What is going on, YouTube? I am Lamont at large with my special guest, Mobile Instinct. Today we are at the Mount Vernon Cemetery here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are here to look for the grave of famed legendary actor John Barrymore. Let's get right to it. This cemetery was founded in 1856. It sits on about 27 acres, so it's a pretty good parcel of land. And it has over 18,000 interments. Now, because of whoever owned this cemetery just started neglecting it, and the last burial here, recorded anyways, was in 1968. So in 2021, a judge put the cemetery into a conservatorship. So right now there is a restoration project in the works, and eventually I believe something is going to happen where this place is going to get cleaned up. But for the most part, I mean, I don't believe I've ever seen such a cemetery that's as overgrown with such magnificent markers such as this. It's hauntingly sad, but in a other sense, it's a very magnificent feast for my eyes and for your eyes as well. So we're gonna take a tour of this place, and it's gonna kind of walk around and show you some of the sights here at the Mount Vernon Cemetery. A lot of people might have forgotten about John Barrymore, but he was a very famous actor. You said that his career started in the early 20th century, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a silent motion picture actor, very famous. He did radio, and then his career continued into the time where sound started accompanying movies, which is when it became very popular. And he's buried here with his father, Maurice, who was, I believe, also a famous actor, and his mother, Georgiana, who's from the Drew acting family. So you just had two famous actors pretty much combining their talents and just creating, some would say a dynasty, others would say not, but it's just a very famous name, you know, especially because of Drew Barrymore, who is a huge actress herself and has made the Barrymore name quite famous and quite well known. This is the Monk family grave. This here is Jacob Monk. He's the founder of the cemetery, and he died October 8th, 1893, and he's buried alongside with his wife Charlotte and his daughter Lily. She died 2 days before her second birthday. Can you imagine if this guy could see what his cemetery has turned into? I'm sure the term rolling in his grave would apply here. Now, there was a plan in theory by the city to bring in about 100 goats here to just clear everything away. Now, they talked about that last year, and of course, as you can see, it is still very, very overgrown. And you know, when you factor in anything related to the city, the county, any kind of government, red tape, bureaucratic nonsense, nothing gets done. I have a feeling this place is going to look like this for quite some time. Indeed. I just seen this crypt right here, very overgrown crypt, and it looks like it's open. So let's pop our heads and take a look inside. I absolutely mean no harm, but I just wanted to get a better shot of these names. Right here is the grave of famed actor Charles Fetchter, or is it Fector? If you can see right here, someone took a picture of what his grave looked like in 2006, over 15 years ago. And you can see right now his grave has been totally covered up by all of these bushes. And I didn't even see the grave, but Mobile Instinct's eagle eye spotted it right away. And you can see his name, Charles Albert Fetchter, or is it Fector? Yeah, pretty famous actor. He was the manager of a formerly famous theater called the Globe in New York City. He was like a prominent figure in British theater, and now his grave, in a sense, has been neglected and just covered up through the time of just having a cemetery that's been neglected for all these years. There's just, I mean, we could have probably walked by it 6 times and not even seen it because of all the vines and the growth that's encompassing all the graves over here.
I mean, it could be anywhere. That's the problem. This is all cemetery.
These are all graves right here, and it's just overgrown.
So we would have to be here for weeks, maybe, to find them.
Those goats.
But it's so interesting, you know. The Drew family is here. The Barrymore family is here, which is how and why Drew Barrymore is named Drew, because of the family.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
That's a really significant history in the acting world, especially. And their graves are forgotten.
They've been lost to the elements. We need to get those goats in here.
I wonder if Drew Barrymore knows this.
I think she'll know this after this video is up. It doesn't say a birth or a death date. For Lily, daughter of John and Amelia Schmidt. I don't know if this is a child's grave or what, but this is her parents right here. I came back here to see if I could read this person or person's grave, and the vines and bushes have just overtaken it. Now this person is lost to history until this place is cleaned up. Erected by Roland Reed to the memory of Alice Hastings, who departed this life on the 1st day of December, 1888. Her art, dramatic, won the well-earned fame. Her tender nature made us love her, and her charity still bring the thankful. Her deeds survive the body living here. Just seen this interesting name, Ferrari. I have no idea if that is the actual name of the car, but could be a long-lost, far-away relation to the family name. I was walking past his grave and I had to come up for a closer inspection. Now, at first I thought it was a baseball, but no, it is not. However, I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of design that is. Leonora Monroe, wife of Edwin P. Monroe, born June 15th, 1850, died August 27th, 1888. That is the end of the video. We were unsuccessful in finding John Barrymore's grave. We've tried and tried. We were here for the better part of, what, an hour, hour and a half?
At least, yeah.
Or something like that. It has just been lost through all the growth, all of the elements just taking over all of these monuments out here. But I hope that you learned something in the video about the history of the acting families, the Barrymores and the Drews. And also, Mobile Instinct here has a fantastic video showing what
the grimy streets of Philadelphia.
Yeah, just definitely an interesting city through and through, showing all of the drug use, the seedy side of Philadelphia.
Places, yeah, and this guy's in it too. So.
I'm in it too. I rolled with him. We rolled down Kensington, showing all of the people and their open use of drugs. It's terrible, but oddly compelling and interesting.
Yeah.
And also, Mobile Instinct had the pleasure, the unadulterated pleasure of watching me fall on my backside because I tripped on some vines. So
I thought there was a big bear in the woods. I
thought
turned
it was,
back and he was.
I was the bear. Definitely not part of that video. That's the first time I think I've ever fell while doing a YouTube video, but I did not get hurt. I am fine. My ego has been wounded a little bit, but I'll be okay.
Lamont, I will never judge you to your face.
No, thank you, sir. Just behind my back. Okay, all right, we are out of here, live but not live, but still alive by the grace of God. Me and Mobile Instinct, subscribe to this man's channel, and we'll be doing more videos in the near future. We'll catch up with you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.